WNBA refs are the worst refs in the history of pro sports. Like, I've been watching sports for a long time, pro, collegiate, different sports, hockey, football, pro soccer, World Cup, NBA, MLB. The WNBA have the worst refs in pro sports. I've watched tennis, the worst refs. Like, oh my gosh, like, they do a terrible job at calling the games, terrible job at protecting the players. Like, people love to say, oh, the WNBA is just a physical league. No, the NBA is physical. The WNBA is street ball. You know, it's you know, playing ball in jail, basically. Street ball. That's not okay. WNBA is supposed to be a pro basketball league. And the shit that I've seen happen to players and it not be officiated correctly, and I'm just like, do they want the players to have a long career? Do they want this league to make it? Because a lot of their superstars will have gotten injured, and a few still are injured this season. Like, I'm gonna go in order of some things that I've seen just this season. You know, I started this is my third season watching the WNBA, and the reffing hasn't gotten better. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, he's a fan. I'm a Fever fan. I am a Caitlin Clark fan. Some of you may click off the video because of that, because they think, oh, Clark fans, they're just insane, racist, whatever. A lot of dumb shit and dumbass narratives about Fever and Clark fans, when Clark and Fever fans are actually basketball sports fans and are fans of a lot of different players in the league and all that stuff, and support. Like Olivia Miles deserves Rookie of the Year. I swear to God, she better fucking get it. She better be a unanimous Rookie of the Year. They better not do that bullshit one person votes for Hazy Fudd or some other rookie. No, Olivia Miles deserves Rookie of the Year. Give it to her. Now back to these weak, terrible refs. Just recently, right? Caitlin Clark, most recent game with the Phoenix Mercury. I don't like that team. That team is dirty as fuck. Alyssa Thomas is a dirty player, and there's many instances of her being dirty. The next two instances involve Alyssa Thomas with different players. So, the first thing, Caitlin Clark shoots a three, a reckless closeout. She lands on top of the foot of a player. Should be a flagrant one. These refs literally call a review to see if Caitlin Clark hit the other player in the face when doing the follow-through. They reviewed it, saw that Caitlin Clark landed on that person's foot, called it a common foul. That's the flagrant one. That is the rule of the law. If a player is shooting and they land on the defender's foot doing their normal shooting motion, which Caitlin Clark did, that is a flagrant one. You shoot the 3 free throws, you get possession. That's what's supposed to happen. But these refs are so bad. They see that and they review for a non-foul that never happened. Oh my God. Now onto Alyssa Thomas in that same game. Loose ball, scramble for the ball, right? Alyssa Thomas puts her fist on Caitlin Clark's throat to get up. Now, people say, oh, she was trying to get up. No, she's a dirty player. I don't believe that was an accident. I just don't. I don't. Because in these other two instances, you'll see with Alyssa Thomas, she's very dirty. She's basically playing street ball all the time. She's all that stuff. So, another instance, Alyssa Thomas literally throws Angel Reese to the ground by her neck. Basically puts her hand on Angel Reese's throat and shoves her to the ground. Somehow didn't get a nice suspension from that. She got thrown out, got flagrant 2 and all that stuff. But that was so egregious, she should have been suspended at least 5 games. At the very least. That's what she should have gotten. At least a 5-game suspension after that. A flagrant 2 and getting kicked out, that's not enough. Because this was egregious. Egregious. She should have been suspended at least 5 games for sure. Like, come on, dude. It was obvious she did that on purpose. She put her hand on Reese's throat and shoved her down. Man, if I saw that happen to one of my teammates, I'm going ballistic, and I'm getting suspended a lot too. I'm throwing hands. Like, I don't understand. Like, she should have been, like, someone should have thrown hands with Alyssa Thomas in that moment. Because how do you look at that and just not want to throw hands with that person that just assaulted your teammate? That's assault, man. That's not even within the rules. Like, in the NBA, someone did that, they're getting thrown out the game and they're getting suspended, fined heavily as well. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. And then another instance involving Alyssa Thomas. I believe it was the semifinals or the conference finals for the WNBA to get to the finals. Pretty sure last year that's what it was. And Alyssa Thomas injures Nafisa Collier, fouled her, but the rest said it's clean. So Nafisa Collier had the ball. Alyssa Thomas goes for the steal, runs directly into her knee, has Nafisa Collier basically she broke her fucking ankle from it. Was an obvious foul, but the ref somehow said, no, play on, that's not a foul, you know she ran directly into her knee. That is a foul. That's illegal. That's a foul. And this prison ball player just injured one of the stars. She's gone. She hasn't been playing for a while. Luckily, Minnesota knows how to build a fucking team around a superstar, so they're able to survive and play well while the superstar is still healing and getting back to game shape. So they're having a really good season, but still, that shit. And WNBA refs, trash. Another example involving Angel Reese. I don't think if I saw the game, because I don't believe it was aired on national television, but I saw the aftermath. Player grabs Angel Reese by her hair, pulls her down by her hair. Angel Reese, of course, is ready to fight. I'd be ready to fight too. The refs only gave the player who pulled her down by her hair a fucking technical foul. A tech. Just a technical foul. That should have been a flagrant 2. Kick her ass out the game, suspend her, and fine her. That's what should have happened. In the NBA, if someone deliberately pulled an NBA player down by the hair, they're getting thrown out, they're getting suspended, they're getting a major fine. But these WNBA refs are like, let's review it. Oh yeah, that's just a tech. What? A tech? That's a flagrant 2. That's dangerous to the head and neck area. You're pulling them down. They're not in control of their fall. There's so much things that can go wrong. That should have been a flagrant 2. Kick the person out. Fine them, suspend them at least 5. At the very least. In my opinion, it should be like 10. But at the very least 5 games. Like, come on, man. And this season, they give Angel Reese a tech for doing the too small gesture, doing this toward the crowd. Really? Really? Be given techs for that? That's stupid. The refs have been so bad. It's like, just be consistent. You have the refs have the easiest job, in my opinion, in the WNBA. Next to the players on the court, I'm trying to get a basket. There's this grown woman who benches I don't know how much and weighs I don't know how much. I'm trying to get past her, fucking 6'7", 6'11". Let me try to get the shot. That shit. You know, these WNBA refs are just blind like the LASIK business. LASIK, who does the things with the eyes to help with your vision, they literally have been constantly tweeting, offering the WNBA refs free LASIK so they can be able to get the calls right. That's how bad they are. That's how bad they have been. And it's just now really being recognized because there's so many eyes now on the WNBA. Like, these refs are just terrible, man. Like, terrible. So bad. Like, I thought, man, I thought, because I remember I was watching the NBA, I was like, oh, NBA refs are the worst. Then I watched the World Cup for the first time. I was like, dude, these refs are fucking terrible. WNBA refs, man, I just don't get it, bro. Like, even now, the shit's still too physical and shit like that. It's still street ball. Like last year, so many coaches and players came out like, dude, what is going on? There's too many hard fouls. It's way too physical. Too many people are getting hurt. We're trying to play the game and we're trying to survive the season. What the hell, refs? Y'all need to do better. So many players, so many star players. Physical error at the end of the season. So many head coaches and all that stuff. But coming to this year, it's the same shit, same stuff. No different, no better. The refs are still terrible. Like, they need to get this fixed if they want this league, because I believe next season the WNBA is trying to extend the season to 50 games. How the hell is any player, especially any star player, supposed to survive a 50-game season of street ball? They're not. There's going to be too many injuries. Players are going to be too hurt for the playoffs, and the playoffs are going to be trash because all the star players aren't there. So people are going to be like, dude, what the fuck am I? You know, oh, AJ Wilson's not playing because she's injured. Caitlin Clark's not playing because she's injured. Fucking Nafisa Collier, she's injured because this street ball shit, because these refs do not know how to protect the players. WNBA refs need to talk to NBA refs and be like, okay, this is how we protect players during the regular season so we can have the best playoffs possible. In the NBA season, that's when you really see a lot of the ticky-tack fouls, you know, kind of fouls. You'd be like, bro, what the hell? That's not a foul, bro. What, you calling that? Really? But once you get to the playoffs, once you get to like the conference finals and the finals, that's when it gets physical, where the refs are more prone to be like, okay, we're going to let y'all play because this is the conference finals, this is the finals. No one wants the refs to be the reason why a team wins or loses, so we're going to let y'all play. Like the most recent finals, the Knicks and Spurs was extremely physical. And the conference finals before that, the Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and the OKC was extremely physical. But the refs allowed it. They kept it still within bounds. It wasn't too crazy. There wasn't someone elbowing someone in the face and they were like, oh no, we're not going to do anything. No, they kept it in bounds. They kept it physical basketball play. And it was a great series. The finals was a great series because fucking Spurs couldn't hold on to a lead. I was hoping for a 7-game series. That would have been epic. Knicks, Spurs, 1999 rematch, Game 7. That would have been beautiful. But the Spurs did not hold on to the lead. But back to these WNBA refs. They're so bad. I don't know how these players are going to survive a 50-game season with the refs allowing, you know, street ball. Like, it's aggravating. It's frustrating watching the games because I'm just like, dude, what are y'all doing? Like, come on. Like, what level of physicality you're going to allow? You're going to allow basketball physicality of the 2020s, or you're going to allow the 1990s stuff that's been taken out because it was injuring too many people. And so we need our superstars. So we can bring in more viewership, because the casual fan, they determine if a sports league is profitable or not. You're not just going to make money off the die-hard fans. You're not going to make enough money. You need the casuals to tune in, and casuals tune in because of storylines and superstar players. If you don't have the storylines, you don't have superstar players, you're not going to make money. It's like the WNBA doesn't fucking understand that. They're like, no, let's just, you know. Nah, bro. It's frustrating, man. Like, the league says they want to succeed and, you know, but it's not there. Like, they need to fix their refs immediately, dude. Because this is aggravating. This is the third season. People are really talking about it because there's more eyes and still nothing. Kathy Engelbert, you are a terrible commissioner. You need to do better at protecting your players. It's that simple. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, those are my thoughts on that, man. Like, makes no damn sense for them to be this bad. This bad. Like, G League NBA refs are better. WNBA, fix them.